Welcome to week 12. It's 5 picks in 5 minutes. I'm your host, Gilles Gallant, joined by the man himself, Chris Raybon with the Action Network. Raybon, we got to talk about last week. We went 2-3. Another bad beat with this Bengals team and relying on kicking. I'm still kind of recovering from it 4 days later. We did end up getting the Josh Allen touchdown, which helped there late in the game. So now we're at 17-16 on the year. I think we're going to get a sweep this week, but I want to keep the good vibes going. And we've got some big, ugly dogs on the card coming from you. I can't wait to show what those are. But first up, if you want access to all of Action Pro projections, make sure to sign up for our annual subscription. That is our best price of the year. Access includes exclusive player prop picks from Sean Kerner, Chris Raybon, and other members of the Action Analytics team. You also get access to exclusive expert articles, our best spread, money line, and total bets, and real ticket and money percentages. To sign up, visit actionnetwork.com/pro today. And there's no promo code needed for our Black Friday sale. Now is the time to get the best price of the year on Action Pro. All right, Raybon, here we go. Talk to me. What is your first bet for week 12?
All right, so first up, we are going to go with, the Carolina Panthers. Plus 11 at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a spot where the Chiefs, coming off their first loss in 16 games. I think it's going to be a little deflating now for them. I don't think it's just an automatic bounce back. I think they'll probably get it done winning wise, but I don't think they cover the spread here. The Panthers have looked a lot more competent over these past couple of weeks. And Patrick Mahomes has been a double-digit road favorite 4 times in his career. He hasn't covered yet. So give me the Carolina Panthers plus 11 at home against KC.
Well, and I think it probably will happen with an interception. He's got 11 picks this year. He's thrown an interception in all but 2 games. And facing a Carolina team, like right now, he's like plus 120 to throw an interception. So again, I love Mahomes to throw a pick too if we're going to be taking Carolina plus 11. But I'm going to start with an anytime touchdown. My first bet, I'm going with Tyreek Hill, Raybon. He's around plus 120, and I'm confused. I don't understand why he's still plus money to score a touchdown. He's now scored in back-to-back games. He was plus 115 last week versus the Raiders, scored inside the 10-yard line with 3 red zone targets. I think that's important to note because a lot of people, when they think of Tyreek, they think of just these long bombs, and that's the only way he scores when he's actually being featured inside the 20. And they're facing the Patriots. They run man coverage at the second highest rate, and Hill has just historically beaten man coverage like a drum, like 30% target share this year, 2 touchdowns against man coverage. I mean, we just watched Matt Stafford and the Rams. They just carved up this Patriots defense, 4 passing touchdowns. So I love Tyreek to keep the scoring going against the Patriots. So that is my first pick. I'm going with Tyreek Hill for an anytime touchdown at plus 120. Raybon, you're up. What is your second best bet of week 12?
So Eagles, Rams first half under 24.5. And you just mentioned Stafford carved up that Patriots defense last week. Well, this is going to be a big step up in class facing this Eagles defense that, with their rookie corners, DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, they're not really allowing anything through the air these days. And we've seen this Philly offense kind of ease into the game early on. These Philly first half unders 8-2 this season. So I'll take Philly Rams first half under on Sunday Night Football.
Speaking of interceptions, again, another game where I love the opponent to throw an interception. I love Stafford. He's around minus 120. I think the Eagles, too, they're pretty good at defending the pass, but they haven't been lucky with getting interceptions, only 7 this year. But I think if we're going to be seeing a first half under, it'll likely be because Stafford throws a pick in the first half. So here is actually my favorite interception bet of the week, Raybon. And we're going to this Bears-Vikings game. I'm taking Caleb Williams for an interception at plus 105. This Vikings defense, Raybon, is just a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks this year. They check a lot of boxes, too, for when I look for interception props. They're first in INT rate per drop back, 5th in total passes defended. They get to the quarterback. They're first in pressure rate. That's really a tough draw for any quarterback, let alone a rookie who's feeling the heat of that losing season, offensive coordinator change. And an opposing quarterback has thrown an interception in 9 of 10 games this year against the Vikings. So look, I know Caleb hasn't thrown a pick in 4 games. I had expected odds around minus 130. They're going to give me plus 105. I'm going to take that, especially against this Vikings defense. So that is my second pick. I'm taking Caleb Williams to throw an interception at plus 105. Raybon, take us home. What is your favorite, or last bet, I guess, of week 12?
Well, it might be your favorite because I know you like the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to roll them here, plus 11 at Washington. Man, it's not a comfortable pick, but road underdogs off a loss of 20 plus. They are hitting, 59 and 45, 57% over the last 5 years. I just think these numbers are getting out of hand. I mean, we're 10, 11 games into Jaden Daniels' career, and he's laying 10 at home in a divisional game, which tend to be tight. Also, I think this is a game the Cowboys defense probably shows up just because this is Dan Quinn on the other side. So this is actually a game where there should be some motivation there. The Cowboys defense is, for the most part, healthy. So, still obviously have to worry about their offense, but I think this Washington defense is a little bit overrated. They're, bottom 10 in almost every metric. So I just think this is way too many points for what tends to be, close divisional games for these Dallas Cowboys. So hopefully they finally get it done for us on the show here.
Well, if there's any matchup in that division that they should be able to at least keep it within 10 points, I would think the Commanders. Against the Eagles, of course, you're not going to be able to keep it close. Houston Texans, they get a ton of pressure. Washington doesn't really get a ton of pressure. That's not really their style of defense. So I think actually Dallas and Cooper Rush might be able to actually move the ball a little bit finally after 3 games of just basically doing nothing. Yes, yeah, again, but plus 11, we got to take it here with that many points. So let's recap again. Raybon is on Dallas plus 11 against the Washington Commanders. He's on first half under between the Rams and the Eagles in Sunday Night Football. And he is also going to be taking another double-digit dog with the Panthers against the Chiefs. And I'm going to take Tyreek Hill for an anytime touchdown and Caleb Williams to throw an interception at plus 105. So that's all for us. 3 picks from Raybon, 2 picks from me. Make sure to like and subscribe to our Action Network YouTube channel. You can tell us in the comments what your favorite bet is for Week 12. I want to thank you again for watching 5 Picks in 5 Minutes. He's Chris Raybon. I'm Gilles Gallant. Bon chance.